It's cleaver time!
Well, Jabz, Brian, what's the item build for Doom this game?
Please go Vanguard.
And you suspected that Nature's Prophet would be the hero of the series, and it seems like Talon is content giving it to Liquid 2 games in a row. Let's see if their solution is a little bit better for game number 2.
You have learned nothing.
Tick tock, Talon. How long can you stretch out the clock against Team Liquid? Because game 1, they weren't able to push it past 30 minutes. Game 2, they're trying to look for a similar strategy of going late and being greedy and having a Doom and giving Nature's Prophet over to Team Liquid. I don't know. I mean, we heard the laundry list of things that BSJ needs to see from Talon this game.
I mean, BSJ always has a list, man. He was giving lists to the guy at the front desk at the hotel. Come on, bro. This guy doesn't even play Dota. Relax. So I don't know if that's an indication or anything. I did find it funny he didn't think Jabz was going to go brown boots Midas. Like, brother, let me tell you something about Southeast Asian Dota right here. I'll give you a list. I put my money he's going to do it again.
Do it again.
My biggest concern this game... Well, I mean,
all right. Hey, we're already winning.
We're on the, I don't know if that's worth, but we're on the board. So my biggest concern is what is the Talon lane shove versus the Furion X?
Battle begins.
Get back to me on that one.
Fireball.
Okay, well, we're screwed. The one thing I like about Talon this game more than last is they have like a pressure point they can play around because they have the DK mid versus Storm this time. Okay. And so as long as you don't give Boxi a good start.
Yeah, just make sure that you don't feed away an early first blood.
Easy clap, easy. Now you go suicide to tier 3. You get some space for Jabz with that brown boots build. You don't even have to suicide.
Where's he going?
You go suicide to the tier 3.
Go.
No, he has one. He's just gonna regen up. Yeah, why not?
He threw his tangos.
Anyway, like I was saying, I think the mid collapse here for Talon is kind of what Liquid were doing last game, right? You can bring the Ench and the clock. All right, this is a rough start for the lane, but
yeah, it's not great.
Back to my original point.
That is actually why Q did not go and suicide to the towers or anything. He's like, I gotta pull. This is not a good lane to just stay in. Like last lane, they managed to pull something out with their double melee, but I don't think you could do it against a Drow Ranger Tusk. This sounds like a miserable lane to play.
This lane is definitely pretty tough. He was thinking about eating that Centaur, but he says, no, I want the move speed.
Okay.
Oh, can't catch me now, son. I mean, he can because you're pulling waves, but later on. What are you gonna do? It's a 400 MS clock. See you later, nerd. This is
when the robot all the way down the lane. You can see Mickey pull the creep wave back behind his tower as well. So
just gonna be pull shenanigans, honestly.
Oh, get it! Yeah,
that's big. That's big. A little extra gold. Messing with Mickey. As long as you can get this Doom to level 3 or 4, I think you're gonna be content with this lane. I think the biggest point in this game is what happens mid. That's all I kind of care about. Does Mikoto get enough of a head start mid, which he is destroying Nisha, the best player in the world. He is destroying him in CS right now.
12 and 3.
This is how I thought that DK Storm should have gone that other lane.
Yeah.
Like, I think the early waves are really good for this hero. And when you create the advantage, it means Clock and Ench are going to be able to collapse mid and make the Storm's life really hard. This is kind of a kill I expect. I think it's whatever in the expected outcomes. But I'm really looking at the CS start for 23 in this Dragon Knight and Mikoto, and it's looking pretty damn good. So this is kind of what you want if you're Talon. Offlane's gonna be rough with the double melee versus Drow, whatever. Throw them to the wolves, go get something. It's all about this mid collapse and how fast Spectre can get to the items in this game. Unfortunately for BSJ, 23 is going Blade Mail again, which I personally think is okay, but I could see the argument for fast Radiance in this game. I could also see an argument for faster Ags. I think the Spectre Ags is really good too.
Yeah, when in a game, you constantly need to get on top of the Drow Ranger. Now, Q just showed back up to lane and it's going to die. No, actually, multi-shot that last move speed round didn't actually work. Boxi is going to die instead. Mickey, oh, okay.
Got a salve.
Goes up to the high ground. He's good for now. Salves up, and he can go back to it.
It's a big kill, honestly, because they were in a position where if they died there, you might just win the game off that lane destruction. It was getting pretty bad. Instead, you survive top, you get a kill. You get a kill on Zai bottom. Once again, Zai struggling in the lane phase with his natures. And versus Spectre as a hero that doesn't necessarily take aggression to you.
Yeah, and I kind of think
outplaying him with the creep.
I think it would be really good for Talon if Mikoto gonna be dove here. Should be able to run him down.
It's Fairy Fire.
Yeah, actually, maybe he's okay. That much armor makes it real hard for the tag team to actually get the kill like it normally would. So Mikoto lives to see another day. The what was I talking about? Oh, I think
I don't know. I don't listen to you.
yeah, that's standard. Q going for it. They're both so low.
Bold
It's
from
just
test.
suiciding for the water runes. Jesus.
They didn't even get it.
No, they did not.
That was one of the boldest rune contests I've seen.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah.
It's like, brother, I shall die for this rune to die. Carry my
Talon
legacy
have
on.
damage problems, and I think it would be great if Ollie had a successful laning phase. That way, the Enchantress could actually, you know, output a little damage in this early game because Talon are kind of missing that. Oh, nicely played by Boxi. Gets himself denied.
All right, Jabz did finish the Arcanes. So these little kills adding up, he's going to have a bit of a faster build this game. I like that. I think his other heroes can also use the Arcanes in the fight. Build ends up paying off. It's a farm build anyway.
Yeah.
So I honestly think this early game is going pretty good for Talon. Like, look at how farm the Spectre is down bottom. Free farm CS plus a kill.
I was going to say, you said that last time, and I believe immediately Talon started losing the laning phase.
All right, you know what?
Going well for them.
This game is looking great for Liquid. I cannot imagine a better start.
Well, at least Q gets to get it.
All right, we are closing in on DK6. That is what matters here for this Talon lineup, and what matters for Nisha's game, because he's had a rough laning phase on this Storm. He is behind in levels. 6-minute power rune is going to be a big deal, especially who collapses. Like, does Zai want to go mid to try and counter this DK push? Does 23 get a haunt at some point early enough that you can maybe play off the back end of it? There's a lot of interesting options that open up, and catapult wave mid as well. Pretty valuable here.
Oh no! Put himself on the wrong side of the shards there, but
who you trapping?
Jabz and Q didn't want to try to take advantage of that, maybe in part because Q is still not level 3. Level 1 battery assault is pretty pathetic.
I think he should be going mid right now. I want both supports for Talon going mid. They have level advantage. Nisha is getting pummeled here. Yeah, this is a cata wave with a level 2 Ench creep coming in as well.
Yeah, he broke through a raindrop with a rocket flare. Nisha very, very low.
And they're protecting the creeps and the siege wagon from the air.
Oh, look at that pull. He's trying to use the tree to pull the creep wave away, but it dies. Q and Jabz cutting across here. Oh, Nisha holding his spot here. Breaks it now onto Jabz. Trying to go for the kill. Gets hit by the Dragon Tail. He will die, but they get the return kill onto Jabz. A 1-for-1 trade-off. But Talon still assaulting on that mid tower, just like they did in game 1. Denying the...
Even mid-gaze here.
Yeah,
4v4 mid.
Liquid trying real hard to keep their mid tower alive this go around. Still, though, they got a lot of damage done.
That was okay, actually. I was gonna say it was pretty good, but it was okay. Give it a B+, you know.
For who?
For Talon. I feel like Jabz did. I thought it was getting what he wanted out of that, but
I mean, considering the fact that 23 was farming the entire time, and now Nisha's dead again before he hits level 6.
All right, A+.
Fantastic.
Now it's an A+. Yeah.
Now it's
I mean, this Storm has no game. That was his TP out. He's gonna have to walk out from base. Nisha just got destroyed by Mikoto, and they took full advantage of it.
The double death on Nisha was the extra credit.
Oh, look at that stun from the tree line.
Ooh, oh, nice snowball pickup. Actually gets him away from the clockwork, who otherwise would have isolated A.K.A. and probably gotten him killed.
This is just more tower pressure, though. And remember, Nisha can't be here. He has to walk out from base. Absolutely brutal mid lane destruction here from Talon. This is... I felt like this was the play that was going to come no matter what. And Zai having a rougher early game meant he couldn't help it. The supports weren't strong enough to contest this early Ench creep. They did a decent job protecting the Ench and the Kata from arrow. It's just paying dividends. Ollie has played this game really well. Like, these small Ench rotations matter a lot. If you die in them or these pushes don't go well, it kills your game. But now Talon are off to the races. Double damage from Mikoto. Nisha is still level 5.
He's just about to hit level 6. If these creeps just die, one deny goes out. A second one, he's going to go for the Hellbearer creep, and that will give him level 6.
He was sweating on that one.
He really was.
Please go away. Just give me something.
Nice read there. Good D ward. But look at this other super aggressive ward they have down mid.
Talon are they're playing this game pretty fast. Like, they do not want to fall behind with another Spectre Doom lineup that just gets out-tempoed by a Liquid push. They're just going to follow it up. Another tier 1 push, clumping up top. Don't have a haunt to join this, so 23 is going to have to be a little careful down here. I even wonder if Talon want to defend bottom. There is an option to.
Radiant's
Depending on what
bottom
Mikoto wants to do, he can push top and then come in. This tier 1 bottom is full HP. Oh, 23 is going to give it up. Don't blame you. Maybe if you had Haunt, that play, this fight becomes viable, but I think without Haunt, it's a little too hard.
Yeah, I mean, their playmaking potential is pretty poor.
It is.
Outside of like just the kind of pressure that they're able to exert. And it's almost non-existent when they don't have level 6 on Clockwork, so.
You can maybe say the same about Liquid here too, right?
Got it.
Their only real initiation is the Storm. And Nisha got shut down pretty damn hard.
Yeah, but they have Storm into Arrow. What does Talon have?
DK stun into Impetus.
Yeah, like there actually is no follow-up. There's like that. That's why I feel like again the Enchantress, like if Enchantress just happened to like kind of ball out here, I feel like it would solve a lot of.
I mean, it's gonna be the Ag Spectre later, right? Or like a Centaur Stomp or something.
For sure.
Another reason, probably Liquid want to get their cores to some decent BKB timings in this game. You can take that fight back. We should also mention this Frost Armor that Jabz just picked up. I was thinking about at the start of this game, this Doom Frost Armor is nasty in this game because you're debilitating the Tusk damage with the tag team. You're debilitating a lot of Drow damage because it's bonus armor.
Yep.
You start throwing that around, even the Furion's basically all right clicks here. I wouldn't mind seeing Jabz keep this Frost Armor for a lot of this game. It's a lot of EHP.
Yeah, when they picked up the Drow Ranger, I saw DK Doom, and I was like, yeah, it's still a good Drow game, but both of those heroes do have bonus armor, not necessarily base armor. So the marksmanship is not that effective against
hook shot a little. I mean, that's a hook shot that sends a message. You're like, hey, Nisha, you're a little slower next time. Maybe those reflexes are dragging a bit in the old seasons. I would have got you there. Next time, you might not be so
I feel like that's not a good message to send.
What the? I hope you're getting worse message. They're still chasing him. Another message sent.
Time will catch up to you, old man. You'll slow down eventually.
I'm younger. I'll see you in 10 years, son.
I'll just outlast you.
It's the war of attrition. At TI 17, we'll see you if you make that jump. And he's just trying his best to catch up in this game. He's just getting hounded.
Yeah, they're gonna. Even if they can't get the kill, they're just like trying to force him to jump away.
I don't. Oh, they bring in the Haunt.
Maybe. Man, that was a stretch and a half right there.
That was a little forced. I like messing with him there and playing that line where you force the rotation, but
yeah,
it's just a little forced. That said, Nisha, it still doesn't do anything for him, right? He has to walk back to base, then TP out. He's so low on net worth on this Storm. And it's just holding Liquid's play options back because he is their jump, he is their initiation. Until you get a blink on Tusk, which is a long way away in this game because of the rough start. Does mean Talon are going to get away with this greedy lineup more than last time. And Jabz is going Aura, so he did not rush that Midas. He went to Arcanes, he went to Mech, he has the Frost Armor. This Doom, he can offer a lot in these early fights. Haunt as well, joining any of these engagements, and Blink up for Mikoto. So the action is going to happen here, whether Liquid like it or not.
And if he gets Greaves and he's giving that Frost Armor to everybody, there's so much bonus armor.
That is a lot of bonus armor.
Blink stun. Hook shot. Okay, there we go. Nice little chain stun. Not the most normal Dragon Tail combo, but you know, if it works, it works.
Dire's structures.
I mean, anything combos with Dragon Tail.
Dire's bottom
if you're bold enough.
Under attack.
Rupture.
You just need a Force Staff. And the magic can happen.
Jabz. Oh no, Ollie, he showed up, but the Nature's Prophet ultimate was still bouncing around. Did a huge amount of damage. Didn't quite get the kill, though. And now Zai actually gets kind of pulled into a nasty fight, while Ollie is still ring around the rosy. Pocket full of oof.
Okay. Pocket full of walrus.
Boxi, he chased for so long, though, that he will die for that kill onto Ollie. So Ollie's like, all right, worth it.
He gets 6 off that. That's going to help him survive a bit more in these fights. I feel like Talon are happy with that type of trade, though.
Oh, yeah.
You're basically trading to accelerate your Spectre and your DK off of a good Furion kill, and you're giving up Jabz, which Jabz is always happy to die for his other cores.
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar to, remember the core trade-off? The Bloodseeker for... Who was the carry of Liquid?
Mickey for Luna?
Yeah, for the Luna. I feel like that was kind of similar. Like, you're trading off the offlaners, but you're happier as Talon. You know,
it's probably true. That game was a bit more rough, but
a little bit.
Well, this is a very even game. And now if you're Liquid, I think you need to look towards the Furion Ags, so Zai can accelerate like he did last time, and you can start to take these fights. The extra root's going to help a lot. Gives you some soft initiation, where it doesn't mean Nisha has to be the one going in and pulling somebody. It's just a question of the damage. Like, do you need Mickey to join more of these early fights than maybe he wanted to give you the extra damage to kill heroes? And then it's a question of, is Mickey even giving you the damage with all the bonus armor? I feel like he's not.
No, I don't think so. I think maybe hypothermia, like maybe
Sure.
that gives you the extra damage, but not the marksmanship. He's got the Hurricane Pike. Nisha's gonna go for a kill here onto Ollie. Who, what's he doing with those gloves?
What do you mean? What's he doing?
What are you doing with those gloves? Huh?
He's thinking about some items.
Yeah, thinking about a little gold hand now.
He's going. Just relax, Cap. You think he's going Midas here? That's Jabz' job. Does finish up the Midas on the Doom.
All right.
One back for it.
Mickey is going to be spotted. Nice haunt to get the reveal. They're kind of flying by Mickey there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damage problems. Hook shot off the mark. Dagger doesn't make it.
Just didn't want to do him there.
Yikes. Yikes.
Mickey's having a laugh about it.
All the spells in the world. And now 23. Oh, gets off the blade mail pretty quickly. Look at the damage turnaround. Holy cow. 23. He's going to go for it. He is sticking on a Boxi because the rest of the team is coming in. They're going to get the Blink Dragon Tail stun to finish him off. Nice turnaround. Really fast reactions from 23.
That's where you give him the giggle back, you know. And you're laughing now. Maybe he is.
The on-camera meta.
But you gotta remember, this is Frost Armored Spectre. This is really hard to kill right now.
Yeah. This much reduction on all this damage, and then the damage that is returned both through dispersion and blade mail, you have to be really careful.
It's nasty. It's absolutely nasty. It's making these fights really hard for Liquid because I feel like they don't think they can commit in with the drow damage in a lot of these engagements.
Look at that, Spectre doing the most damage on Talon.
Yeah, where's Brian? Where's BSJ's analysis now? Blade mail looking pretty good.
Radiance wouldn't be giving you that kind of damage.
Well, it probably would.
Well, maybe, but he wouldn't have it.
Get Jabz again into tier 1 push. Nice little smoke from Liquid. And this is the drow involvement that I feel like they needed. Making it happen. Finding some openings.
Finding some openings, getting a tower.
Radiant's middle
And they're basically trying to beat the clock on this Spectre Ags, which just flew out.
Oh, the force staff he just picked up. Pulls Boxi into the tier 2. 23's like, okay, I'll take advantage of this one. Don't think Boxi's going to make it out of here alive, as
no, he's definitely gone.
He is going to be poked down by Mikoto.
That's an instant Spectre Ags usage. So Liquid have to be careful about these overextensions. So you're going to get punished pretty hard now with the low cooldown.
What's he checking into the pit for?
What do you mean?
He's checking in for the heroes there? I mean,
just checking Roshan didn't go out for dinner.
For a pack of smokes.
I'll be back any day, son. He was thinking about if he could Midas Roshan.
How much gold would you need? Midas 2. You can Midas Roshan. How much gold would that need to cost to be balanced?
10,000.
Just it needs to be a Midas and then a 10,000 gold recipe.
Yes.
Okay.
You just look over at your carry. He has 8,000 gold.
Guys, I'm 5,000 gold away.
We're almost there. They did get double damage on Nisha. This is pretty big. I mean, he had to go Kaya Sage first. This inventory does not look pretty, but if you get some big kills off this DD, it'll get the job done. And Jabz is going to pay the price yet again. Man, he has just tanked every gank.
Yeah, he has.
Got a feel for the guy. But I guess Liquid have a pretty decent read of where he's going to be.
Item net worth 1.8k. Oh, so it's like the spent gold situation. Like even though the net worth is different, like Liquid are holding on to. Oh, that's a really cool stat. I like that. Well played, production layer.
The new shiny toys. Gotta show them off.
I remember for years and years and years, like 2013, 2014, 2015, I was always saying, like, I really want to see the gold of how much gold gets given away from summon kills. You get the Doom onto Nature's Prophet, and 23 will finish up that kill. Hookshot actually stopping the TP, so they get a +1. I think that was really needed. Just trading 1 for 1 wasn't going to feel too good. So 1 for 2.
Nisha does get out of there. That's really big for Liquid that he lives.
Yeah.
He's still having a rough game, but if he dies in these engagements, it's just he's going to be a non-factor. You got to get this Storm to some items here. And it's a decent find by Jabz. He will give his life again. That is the 6th death for this offlane Doom, but you know,
is his lot in life.
Sometimes you just gotta throw your body down so that others may fly. I've been there.
Well, as a professional 5 player, I think that's your entire job.
No, that's what happens when you play with Quinn. He throws your body. He does not care how bloodied you are as long as he looks good. That's mid players in general. You know, I was thinking about it earlier today. Like, mid players have the biggest egos. They all do, man. You think this Nisha guy doesn't have an ego just because he doesn't do interviews?
I don't think I'm the best player.
Exactly. That's
lies.
Ironic ego, but that's
yeah.
the ego.
I mean, you have to in some ways, right? You're going one-on-one. You got to have a little ego to take a one-on-one battle.
Yeah, but I feel like mid-players started that thing just to justify the fact they have an ego. Well, I was like thinking, where did I hear that first? I'm pretty sure it was Sumail. I don't know if that counts. Another good jump for Zai.
Ooh, that ultimate caused some problems there. 23, can he finish it up? No, I don't think so. The Moonlight Shadow is going to cause some issues. Don't actually have the vision, but they do. Oh, they get him with the hook shot. Cox push back. Still not dead yet. The Sprout actually causes a little bit of delay, but eventually they do collect on that kill. And Talon, now they're getting the fight that really breaks you up in the game. Oh, jeez. All the way down to the tier 3, tier 4s. Boxi, he'll die eventually here as the snowball only save him for so long. What a big hit. Got 4 heroes dead. Talon, I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't have like good roach taking potential or great ways to take these tier 2s if you just kill everybody on Liquid.
The Spectre's just too farmed. You don't have an answer to this Hag's Blade Mail when he goes in with ice armor on everybody. This ice armor is destroying them in the fights, man. They can't burst anybody. Even this Ench just lives and deals a significant amount of damage back. Who do you go on? It feels good right now for Liquid to start the fight.
Dire's middle tower is
I mean, you're dealing damage. It's not like you're not dealing damage. It's just not enough. Your Storm doesn't have enough mana, quite literally in the tank, to cut through all this EHP. Now you have Greaves done for Jabz on top, but even more bonus armor here.
Ooh, they tried to go for the Spectre. Haunt used to go to the other side of the map there, where Boxi certainly wasn't gonna stop that one, so.
Definitely not. Now you're gonna counter gank. Talon, you have Doom up.
Oh, at 23, so remember me? Ooh. I'm back, boys.
They ain't ganking me now, son. Oh, he got to deny? What?
All right, that was slick. What? That was slick. 23 respects it.
Even when Jabz gets the gank, they're still getting him in return.
Look at that ward that's the low ground of the staircase.
That's an interesting ward.
Yeah, it's a cool one because like everyone's gonna D-ward to cover like the high ground area and the ancient area, and they're not.
It is actually out of range of that sentry.
Yeah, it's out of range of that sentry because
very
everyone's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna place their sentry that far up.
Dire's middle tower
Good fast kill. Mickey is in a good position to punish, but oh man, 23 just marches forward, and Mickey can't really do anything about it. More stats backwards to get him a little bit of space there on the
Five-man
roots. Five-man roots. Storm's here zipping back and forth. Mickey lining up the multi-shot. It's adding up quite a bit. If they could just get one kill with the hypothermia stacks, it could do a lot. But now Zai needs to use a force staff to get himself back over to the safety of their base. Team Liquid are finding that they really cannot tread water against this lineup of Talon anymore.
How do you pierce the armor that has proven unpierceable in this game?
How can you pierce that which cannot be pierced?
Just what I've been waiting for.
Gotcha.
And I feel like part of this lineup also is you have two other range cores that can, and a Mirana that can play with this Drow aura. That's a lot of extra damage too.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's also just pumping in more physical that's getting counteracted by all this armor. So that does not, it doesn't help you too much in this scenario.
Yeah.
Like maybe you get to like broach on.
Or you get the Storm Spirit shard?
Yeah, something. If you get to like shard, broach, ags on this storm,
Yeah.
that's terrifying for this Talon line because they don't have a good way to deal with that type of damage output. The storm's gonna have a bunch of extra agi and attack speed. That's very scary. And I think that's the build Nisha's going for here. It's just his game.
Oh, Zai! Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool, yeah.
How far behind do you have to feel like you are to just point blank TP into the Roshan pit and try and grab the Aegis?
That's a tough go. Honestly, that's one of the harder steals in the game. I feel
mean,
like
it's
the storm and
completely
clock
telegraphed. There's a little.
It's rough. It's rough.
The roots are slowly growing as he's TPing.
I think that tells us what we need to know about how Liquid feel like this game is going.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not pretty.
Well, this is not going to be a pretty death for Insania. And
23
sort of
Savage. You just destroyed this game.
Yeah. That fast Aghanim Interceptor does so much with the Dragonite.
Back to bottom off of Doom. There's just nowhere to hide.
Oh, what? How did they keep doing this? How did they keep getting these to knocks? And he blinked up to the high ground. Fortunately, Q was there to stop him.
Like, can't keep getting away with it.
I mean, they're not. They're still losing.
Yeah, but the mental damage for later.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, at some point in time, it just comes like, all right, guys, they're denying themselves, and we're still stomping them.
Yeah, but are you really defeating Nisha?
Yeah, they're defeating him by 9,000 net worth currently.
But are you beating Nisha if you can't kill him? I mean, that's a deny that. I don't know, that shouldn't happen. You get one auto attack of a 4-staff tusk.
Yeah, that was something else for sure.
I mean, I guess, you know, it kind of speaks to this game because Liquid are having issues killing Talon's heroes. They're too tanky, but
Their own
the Liquid heroes don't have any armor. So
Yeah.
they're killing
good at
Nisha. Nisha's only sitting at 11, so you can deny him up pretty easily, you know? They got that going for him.
Marksmanship work on allies?
All right, we're about to find out. All right, Mickey has finished Lincoln's here. You have Blink on Boxi.
Is he actually gonna go Moonshard as his first like kind of real item? He's got Shreds, Force Staff, Moonshard.
Oh, this is a huge smoke for Liquid. They have the vision.
They'll be able to get the pick off very quickly onto the Enchantress. The roll down to the low ground from Boxi as well. They're trying to chase after the Drow Ranger. Well, the team is very split. Mikoto laying into Zai right now, trying to slow him down. 23 comes back to deal with that Nature's Prophet, while Jabz does need a little bit of help from his team, but they're so focused on getting this one kill. Mickey is kind of bound into an arrow, landed onto the Spectre, so they can focus down the Dragonite, get that kill, but Jabz back into play. It's a blink stun onto Mickey. Q gets the other side of him. He's trapped inside of a shard of their own making. Nisha is actually low on mana as well. He's got to be careful. Cause push him back. He's all burnt out now. Insania hoping, praying that an arrow is going to land onto Jabz. It does not. Godlike spree for 23s. He walks away, the beneficiary of a fantastic team fight for Talon. Even though he was split and it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, that was not an easy fight for Talon. You have full high ground vision for Liquid. Mika gets to live for all that, just beating into Mikoto there. That was a double damage Black Dragon. And that fight was pretty damn close, to be honest. I mean, Liquid end up kind of getting wiped here, but this is a very tough situation, right?
I feel like that was the most ideal fight outside of the DD.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the most ideal situation for Liquid. And I mean, it was close, but at the same time, nobody could touch 23.
No, he's unstoppable this game. He's just absolutely out of control.
I think they're, honestly, I think they're all in on... Wait, he's going Yules? He was going Aghanim Scepter on Storms here, and I was going to say, I feel like you're kind of all in on the high ground.
No, I think he's going to go Ags for sure. He's just doing the thing where you click. I mean, I don't think Yules is winning this game, so...
I don't think so either.
Maybe a huge Ags pull when you get the multi-shot in and you have shards and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Gets the Doom out on Nisha, and they certainly have the chasing firepower to bring him down.
Not denied this time.
Oh, kalma lang ah, kalma.
Black Dragon.
Relax lang.
Sword.
See, now Jabz he's chat wheeling because they didn't get the Nisha to die. He's like, what's up? What's up? Can't do it 3 times in a row?
He's showing he ain't shook.
He's going that Manta. And I like this Ags Manta Black Dragon. It's so annoying in the late game.
Yeah.
You throw that on a support, it's like they're just taken out of the fight. You can't move. Can't kill it.
Great for sieging high ground, which is probably the last hurdle for Talon, is sieging against a Storm Drow Ranger. Like, those heroes are really good at holding.
I mean, they might not want to siege this game. They just keep killing them. Beat them into submission.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ags on Q as well.
Well, they have now officially made the game go longer than game 1.
And that's good for SEA Dota.
And that is very good for Southeast Asia Dota, because they always like to go late, but more importantly, they're the ones controlling the game. I presume, like, did you really give Liquid much of a chance late game? Spectre versus Drow?
If they have Storm items, yes.
Okay.
But that's a big if, right? Well, when you put it like that, yeah.
He is bottom of all the cores in net worth by 2,000.
Well, let's say somehow they get a Roche and an Ags, they give it to Storm. You can refill the net worth. I'm telling you, this Ags Broach Shard Storm is absolutely nasty. You just put them in a blender, and it's going to shred these heroes.
I believe it. It's just like...
No, you don't believe it. I'm telling you. He just needs 10,000 more net worth.
Needs 10,000 more net worth.
That -2 recipe, it's coming.
Aghanim Scepter on Clockwork makes it real easy to get vision of all these heroes. Cox push back. Is there a stun into it? A small one. The Infernal Blade seems like that's more than enough to get the kill on Insania. Mikoto charging forward. The Black Golden Dragon.
Does not care about anything.
He does not. He is just going to stick on to A.K.A. No matter how many Force Staffs you have, you cannot run from Mikoto.
Damn.
All right, Liquid. Is it time to GG out?
Oh, got the TP cancel.
That
destroyed.
Sends a message.
Another jump. Where are you going, Ollie?
1 second. He's got a Force Staff. He doesn't need the Force Staff, though, because 23 just picked up an Orchid. Oh! Nisha barely survived.
Radiant's top tower is under
Scotty
attack.
completes 23 is...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
When did he get the Scotty and when did he get the Orchid?
In the last 5 minutes.
Thank you.
That's the analysis I'm here for. 2 minutes fast, 2 and 47 fast. I feel like this game came down to that lane almost. Like
Dire's bottom tower
Ollie just got the kill on the Furion. They had so much CS on the Spectre. The Dragon Knight won mid. You get the claps mid. That's what I'm saying. His top lane just doesn't matter, right? Because all Jabz had to do this game is tank the ganks and ice armor his team. And it's a huge amount of value.
Yeah.
Well, this is not a Doom game where he has to land some crazy dooms.
Is under attack.
His team's just going to do everything. Just spam some challenges. Have a good time.
And he's doing both of those.
Hey, and Talon defeating their nemesis.
Yeah,
finally striking a win.
Yeah, 5 losses in a row.
Let that be a lesson. Nobody beat Talon 6 times in a row.
They also gave him Nature's Prophet 4 times in a row.
Let that be a lesson. Nobody beats us with first pick Nature's 5 times in a row.
He finally found an answer, which was apparently just beating it in lane really hard.
I mean,
which
honestly,
they tried to do in game 1 with the Bloodseeker. It was kind of working.
It was just executing a better game plan.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this game was much about them countering Spectre. They have Spectre, or Furion. They have Furion counters in the Spectre and the Dragon Knight. Edge good versus the lane. Like, I think they have good answers for the Furion, but I feel like this game is a lot about the mid. It's a better game plan. They have a pressure point they can play through. They identified it. I think the Talon supports thrive when they have heroes they can easily play through, and not when they have the 3 greedy cores who are all farming with Midas and all these running around like, guys, what do you want me to do?
Can anybody help? Nobody can help Nisha. Oh, no. Orchid, too much damage. And they had detection.
They're gonna try and go on Spectre.
Oh my god, did you see that damage Tusk just did to himself?
Punched himself in the face.
Yeah, he almost uppercutted his own chin.
Yo, stop hitting yourself.
Oh, they're gonna try and chase down Nisha. They do so successfully. Immediately buys back. The BKBs are wearing out.
These are found storm
Liquid
jumps.
gotta catch something here. All right, Jabz.
Stacks.
Push it back in. Okay. Can they get a little bit more off of this one? Storm Spirit's gonna try and collect on this Dragon Knight kill. Zai force tapping up to the high ground. Where are you going? I'm not really sure. Again, it's 23. They can't touch him. They cannot turn around and fight him. After all, he still has the Aegis, but look at the damage they're doing to themselves off of this dispersion and
All right, they got him once.
All right, kill him once. Not yet. Oh no, no longer in the dragon form. Okay, now the Spectre maybe is going to be left alone. The 2 supports are barely alive, but there's unfortunately too many heroes dead. It's only the supports alive on the Liquid side, and into the fountain he goes, of course.
Son.
Can you guys be quiet?
You cannot run, you can only hide.
15-0 and 22 on the Spectre. My God. Show mercy. They did get the full team wipe technically, though. They killed his Aegis.
Yeah. Man doesn't even need to be there. Looks away from the explosion of Tusk's body. And they have to cut waves because they can't handle a Spectre alone.
That was honestly a pretty impressive fight by Liquid, though. I must say. You traded 3 buybacks for 3 buybacks and actually held. Or 3 for 2 at least. So you're down.
I wouldn't say
20K.
losing your tier 3 and B lane of Barracks is holding, but I get your point.
I mean, you have whatever this abomination of a carry is. Chain killing you in base. I feel like any time you get anything, it is a success here.
Hold. Hold. Yeah, he's level 27, man.
This feels like Ag's Labyrinth 3 or something. This is a boss room. You've entered a boss room. It's 23 Savage. What do? Highest amount of hero damage. I would assume so. He is chain killing the entire roster here.
I mean, I just want to see him get 23 kills. What's he at? 18?
Oh, that's true, dude. What if he ends 23-0 and 23?
That would be a 6 score. All they have to do is wipe them and then get a +1.
Dire's
I
middle
think it's doable. I think it's doable here.
Yeah,
And the 23-0 and 23 is the 3-2-2 built in.
Okay, Diamond tier 4s. Nobody. I'm just looking at the green health bars of Talon, seeing if anybody's getting low.
All right, they called it. We did not get the 23, but...
Oh, but they saw he got 24 assists, and they're like, all right, Dream's dead.
Oh, by the way, while we're watching Talon react to finally defeating